Jim, let's go back to Christopher's question here.
He had a question.
This is the question from Christopher in Connecticut. Now for my actual question. I recently had the pleasure of serving Ronda Rousey for dinner at the restaurant I work at.
Wait a minute. What? He's admitting to a crime here, and not only that, but he works at a restaurant that practices cannibalism? And why haven't we heard about Ronda Rousey disappearing? If he served her for dinner, how did they prepare her?
Well, back to this email here.
Who was partaking of Ronda Rousey for dinner?
In spite of her bad reputation.
What was dessert like?
Despite her bad reputation amongst more... I can't fucking read now. In spite of her bad reputation, pun intended, amongst many fans, she was lovely to have. She didn't... See, the way he worded it just plays into your stupidity. What the fuck? Back to this.
It was the loveliest meal I ever had. I'd recommend Ronda medium rare to everyone.
She didn't throw her celebrity around, gave me and my boss a picture, and her daughter was the cutest thing.
And gave his boss some indigestion later on in the night.
It got me thinking, though, what is the proper etiquette for serving wrestlers? Obviously, much of what you know likely doesn't apply in the modern business, but at least in your day, what was the proper way to behave? Did you just want to be left alone? What kinds of questions and comments were appreciated? And which got you hot? And from the wrestler side, how did both baby faces and heels handle tipping?
Well, number one, no, you don't want to be just left alone by your waiter. That's the one person you do want to have some interaction with. Yes, to be honest, if you're having a meal in a restaurant, if there's fans there, you know, the old rule of thumb was wait till at least whoever is finished eating before you go up to them and ask for an autograph or whatever. And then, you know, reasonable people will treat you with reason. And if somebody's a prick, they'll still run you off. But don't just go up while the guy's got goddamn giant hunk of Ronda Rarebit in his hand, having Ronda for dinner and go, hey, can I have your autograph? Well, there's grease all over the, you know. So no, you don't want to be left alone by your server. Comments that get over are comments like, would you like something else to drink? Or can I get you anything else? How about some ranch dressing? Those comments at a dinner from a server are always welcome. Comments like, that was a shitty fucking match you had last month, probably won't get over. And as far as tipping, no, just because you were a heel in the territories, even Bill Watts wouldn't say, now, heels, I don't want you to go out and tip anybody. Because, you know, the next time you go in there, they might augment your meal with something if you stick them on the tip. So heels and baby faces wouldn't be dining together or even in the same restaurant because people would see one guy at one table on one side and one guy at the table on the other side and go, see, they're all eating together. So that was not allowed, but you could still tip your server if you wanted to. And
bad experiences with waiters or servers.
Well, actually, me and Lawler, it was after a Dennis Corluzzo show, me and Lawler and Dennis, and I'm trying to think who else was there. This was in like 97, 98. I was in Connecticut and had done a show for Dennis. We go to Denny's. And Lawler's sitting, it's a big round table like they have at Denny's. Lawler's sitting on the far end, and he hears something, and you see him kind of looking around because our server was talking to this other guy. It's another one of the servers. And they had said something about, yeah, isn't that all wrestling? Isn't that all fake? And Lawler said, hey, what'd you say? And the guy said, excuse me? And Lawler said, yeah. I said, hey, fuckface, what did you just say to him? And he said, whoa, humming. Well, I was just talking about, you guys are wrestlers, right? He said, yeah. Well, I wrestled a little in high school, and Lawler said, you just told him that what we do is fake, right? Well, yeah, because that's what we were told back when I wrestled in high school. He said, well, I'll tell you what. Maybe if you'd paid better attention in high school, you wouldn't be serving us at Denny's right now. You'd be on TV like we are. So we don't come over here and fucking tell you how to sling the goddamn hash browns around, so don't come and tell us that we're fake. How about that? Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm telling the next day or two or the following week, we're at Vince's, and I'm telling Bruce this while Vince is wandering around doing something, but he hears it. He says, why did he say that to that fellow? I said, what? Why did he call him a name? I said, fuckface? I said, because he said wrestling was fake. And Vince said, well, it is. And it was, Vince didn't want you to actually even support or protect the business when you were out in public. And that used to drive me out of my mind. I said, well, maybe if we were in a courtroom or even in a business negotiation, we might not litigate so heavily whether wrestling was not fake or not. But since it's some fucking dipshit at Denny's talking behind our backs, I kind of liked it. But anyway, what was the question?
How to serve, etiquette for serving wrestlers.
Oh, I thought the question was, what's the next question?
Should you come over and drop inside terms?
No, I don't think, hey, can you drop down and shoot me the salt would necessarily be.
If a server said the word
what about
kayfabe,
one tackle, get the bread again?
If a server said kayfabe to you, how would you react?
Say, no, my name's not Kay. It's Melissa.
All right. Another banner question on this banner episode.
By the way, for the people who like, what the fuck is he talking about? Missy Hyatt first got around the business before she was in the business. She was seeing people that were in the business, but every time she'd show up around the locker room, whatever, people would scream kayfabe. And finally, one day, just like Harley's coughing in the background right now. And finally, one day, she got sick and tired of that, and she spoke up and said, my name's not Kay, it's Melissa.